over here. This candle here is a fair value gap in what we call the AM New York session. Okay, so the AM New York session, for those who are wondering, is going to be from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? This is where you're going to be looking for your setups. So now that you have a fair value gap over here, the fair value gap itself signifies an order block because we've had a shift in market structure. We've had two shifts in market structure, right? So we understand that we're very much on the side where the market structure is breaking. So if we're breaking highs, we should be looking to buy anyway, right? So our order block is going to be in this region just over here. This is going to be our order block, okay? Now our order block is not in yellow, it's in gray. And an order block is simply where we want to buy or sell off. In this case, we want to buy. So we have a bullish order block over here, bullish OB, right? And look at how price respects it very accurately. We don't even see price break it with the body. We see only the wicks going below, right? So a safe place to keep your stop loss is going to be just below the intermediate term low over here, right? If you want to have your stop loss just below this intermediate term low, you want to target. Where do you want to target? That's the next question, right? 1 to 2 is a minimum, but where would you want to target? Right. What do we have up here? What do we have up here? So the algorithm, the IPTA, the interbank price delivery algorithm, will move up for two reasons, right? IPTA moves up for two reasons. The first reason is to seek liquidity or buy-side liquidity, right? The second reason is to rebalance inefficiency. So with these two things in mind, we're going to be targeting buy-side liquidity and we're going to be refilling bearish fair value gaps, right? And we have both of those over here. So the first thing we need to identify is we have a trend line that's formed over here. So this trend line can be referred to as sometimes external range liquidity, as some people call it. I just call it buy-side liquidity. It's just easier for people to understand. And it's important to understand that we have a fair value gap right up here at the top. So that's an inefficiency. This candle here is inefficient. So what you want to do is you want to target roughly at the inefficiency, a little bit below if you want to be a bit more conservative. And your job is for price to come. The price would want to target this buy-side liquidity and rebalance any orders up here, giving a nice 1 to 2.5 hour trade or 1 to 3 trade, depending on how far you target, right? And this here is a classic AMD model on how you would use accumulation, manipulation, and distribution to enter the market.